Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. A few days ago, I mentioned that I had had some energy work done. And I just want to kind of give you a guideline or my experience basically, because when you have energy work done, if you've had it done before, you've probably experienced changes in your mood, changes in your energy, changes in your mood and attitude, I guess, are the same. But if you've never had energy work done or deep energy work, because I've been on this journey for a while, I've done a lot of clearing myself. I've been through many modalities, many different clearing processes. And the one I just did was pretty deep. And when you clear layers of energy, years, past lives, when you clear that kind of stuff from your energy field, your body is going to shift and change and go through a recalibrating process. And because the first couple days, I had so much energy, it was insane. Now, what I experience may or may not be exactly what you experience. But what I'm going to tell you, why I'm telling you this, is because when you experience a difference, don't get wigged out. I mean, if you're going along and everything's fine and you have energy work done and all of a sudden you're exhausted, just let it be. Don't go into, because we've been geared to think, oh my God, there's something wrong, I need to go to the doctor. Now, I'm not telling you, I'm not a doctor, I'm not telling you don't go to the doctor when it's needed. What I'm telling you is when you're evolving, you're going through your awakening process, your energy is shifting. Yes, you will experience different symptoms. Let the energy flow through you. Just let it be. Don't judge it. Do not make any rash decisions in this process. Because, like I said, the first couple days I was supercharged. I had plenty of energy. I hiked a mountain that I've been putting off for years. Got done, still had energy. I was exhausted, but I had energy. I was exhausted, tired from the hike, but I still had energy. Yesterday, I think, day before, anyway, the day 3, I was wiped out. Absolutely wiped out. I had no energy. I was extremely agitated. It was like everything was plucking my last nerve. Everything. Today, I'm more level, more, I don't want to say planed out. Just, I'm more even-keeled today. So when you're going through this process, even if you don't have energy work, as the light codes are coming in, as the frequencies are changing on the planet, as the new moon, the full moon, eclipses, all of that stuff is shifting our energy field. As it does, just know it's there. But again, don't get wigged out. I have had a ringing, I'll call it just white noise, in my ears for years. Well, not like my whole life, but years. 3D medicine would say, oh no, you should go to the doctor. You should have that checked out, because in the recent years, how many of you have seen ads for tinnitus? This was not a thing years ago. All of a sudden, people now are having their ears are ringing. I think a lot of it has to do with the energies coming in. A lot of it has to do with the stupid 5G towers. It's not something you need to go to the doctor for. It's the shift in the frequencies. I just let it go. I just don't worry about it. Sometimes it can be annoying, but I just don't. Again, you get what you focus on. If you want to focus on the ringing in your ears or the noise in your ears, yes, it can get overwhelming. Shift your focus to something else. As your body is changing, you may have days that you feel great. You may have days, you may have weeks where you're just exhausted. Again, you have to use your judgment. What I am telling you is don't be so geared. Shift your mindset. Drop the old paradigm. Do not listen to 3D mainstream media. The people that are stuck in that, because, again, they've been so geared, we've been so brainwashed to think whatever is going on, you got to go to the doctor. These are not symptoms to go to a doctor for. Some of the people that go through the awakening process, because it's not something they're used to, think they're going crazy. You take your Ascension symptoms to a 3D doctor and tell them whatever you're going through, they don't know how to handle that. And to them, yes, you are crazy. You're not crazy. You are going through an ascension shift. Again, none of this is medical advice. You have to use your discernment. But what I'm saying is don't be so quick to jump back into the belief system that we were brought up with. Of you have to take a pill, you have to go see a doctor, you have to have surgery. Because I know there are people that, because of the ear ringing, they've gone and had surgery done. It's like, oh my God, all that is the corruption's way of causing a issue with you so they can make money and they can keep you sick. They're not going to heal your problem. They're not going to fix the problem because what caused it in the first place is still there. It's like, my husband said something this morning about milk, whole milk. Unpasteurized, unfiltered, all that kind of stuff, just fresh whole milk. RFK is trying to get that passed and back in the stores because it's healthy. And it has a natural fat in it. And they want to tell you, think about all the sugar-free diets. Well, yeah, they're taking sugar out, but they're putting chemicals in it. All the fat-free diets, your body needs some fats. It's healthy fats. If you want sugar-free and fat-free and healthy, stop eating junk food. Stop eating processed food. Stop going to fast food restaurants. Stop listening to the nonsense that's causing you to be sick in the first place. People want to complain, I've, eliminated sugar from my diet. I don't know why I have high blood sugar, high blood pressure. Well, what are you eating? Well, they go to Starbucks and they get coffee there with all this nonsense in it. They eat fast food. What they do, if they don't eat fast food, they eat processed food. You know, we need to become healthier, to become more enlightened, to get through this ascension process with ease and grace, or as much ease and grace as you can. You have got to drop the belief system that we had before. You can't get new while you're still holding on to the old. You can't get healthy when you're eating your old food. I don't care how much you cut out of your diet, how many calories you cut out of your diet. When you're eating processed junk, you're not going to get healthier. When you're pumping tons of pills in your system, you know, people want to take a pill for high blood sugar, but they don't want to change their diet. They want to take a pill to lose weight, but they still want to eat junk food. They want to go to the doctor because they're tired, because they have an ascension symptom, or they have ringing in their ears. And instead of just letting the energy work through you and not getting stressed about it, you getting stressed and wigged out about it because you think there's something wrong with you, which is what their belief system is. That's what they want you to think. You're still buying into the old system. I'm here to help you shift out of the old system, the old paradigm, the old limiting beliefs that have kept us enslaved, sick, in fear, all of the things that they want. Stop. You know, and they talk about the reptilians and the negative energy entities that are here on this planet that feed off of loosh. They feed off of fear. And then you look at the old paradigm. It was designed to keep you in fear. So you're feeding them. You're feeding that process. Stop feeding them. Let them go somewhere else, to another planet, another existence somewhere. The more you're in fear, the more sick and dependent on the system. They're going to keep you sick and dependent on the system, which is going to keep you in lack because it's going to keep you broke, which is going to keep you depressed and unhappy. You see the cycle? It's break the cycle. You control you. And come back to a place of love. And like I said, yes, the other day when I was so agitated, I didn't sit and judge it. And I didn't say, oh, okay, well, let me get rid of all my pets, get rid of my husband, get rid of everything in my life because everything is pissing me off today. No. You just work through the energy. Yes, you try to stay away from, just take time for you. Stay away from the things that are agitating you while they're agitating you, but don't judge it. When you feel exhausted, rest. Don't immediately go to, oh my God, something's wrong with me. I must be coming down with something. I'll tell you, my first husband, God rest his soul. We used to always laugh and joke because everything gave him the flu. Him and me and a friend of his always said if we had a nickel for every time he said he had the flu, we'd be extremely rich. There are people like that. They're called hypochondriacs. If you are one of those people, you have got to shift your mindset. You have to. Because you're allowing the system to control you. So I hope this helps you. I'm not here to judge you at all. This is not a judgment. But feed your body natural things. It's funny. My neighbor came over yesterday and she got sunburn and she's like, okay, now I need to go get sunscreen. And I told her, I said, no, you just need to be smart about being out in the sun. She said, well, doesn't the sun cause skin cancer? I said, no, the sunscreen's going to cause skin cancer. I said, because what people do is they slather themselves with sunscreen, which is chemicals. Then they go out and bake in the sun for more hours than they should be out there because they think it's fine. And then, yes, the sun is damaging your body. Whereas if you were smart about it and went out every day, spent a little bit of time in the sun, you build vitamin D is what your body needs. That's why so many people got sick back when COVID happened, because they were depleted in vitamin D because they listened to the bullshit that those people, they try to keep you inside, watching TV, playing video games, eating junk food. None of that stuff gives you vitamin D. I was blessed in the fact that I never got COVID. My vitamin D level is like where it's supposed to be. And I'm not saying that's the only reason I didn't get COVID, but I also didn't go into fear and worry. I didn't go into, oh my God, I feel so bad. Or, whatever. So, again, you have to shift, you have got to shift your mindset. Stop feeding the negative side with your loosh, with your fear, with your anxiety, with your depression, with your sadness. When you start to see how the agenda was built and developed to keep you under their control, you will really want to start shifting your lifestyle. You will really, because you see the nonsense. They want to keep you sick so they can prescribe drugs to keep you sick. It's not going to heal you. Anyway, as you're ascending, part of the process is to control your ego. Do not let your ego control you. Because your ego only knows what it knows. Your ego has been geared and trained. I feel bad. I feel different. I must be getting sick. And then you're going to go to the doctor and they're going to prescribe some crazy drug because you're tired. No, you don't need a crazy drug. You just need to rest. And if you need to shift your food consumption, your beverage consumption, then you need to do that to something that's healthy and fueling your body correctly. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Because this is something that, I could just go on and on and on, obviously. If you have questions on how to shift your mindset, how to shift your lifestyle, how to take control of your ego instead of your ego controlling you, reach out to me. Get either one of my books, Liberating Your Consciousness or Cultivating Peace and Purpose. They will both help you with this. So again, if you have a question, ask me. Post your comments below or email me. If this video has helped you at all, click the like button, subscribe to my channel. It helps the channel grow. It helps this message get out to more people, because more and more people are experiencing things that they've never experienced before. It's part of the process. You're not going crazy. You're not getting sick. Again, I'm not a doctor. But just because I can tell you, I've gone through periods of time where I've just been flat out exhausted for, it felt like forever. But it's the process. So anyway, I love you. I send you so much love and gratitude, so many blessings. I'm here to help you through this process, to guide you through so you can learn from where I've been. So have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.